Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Young Justice Reaction series. Today we're going to be moving on to Season 2, Episode 4. So on the last episode, we had the big revelation that in between Seasons 1 and Seasons 2, during the big 5-year time skip, Calder found out that Aquaman had been lying to him about his true parentage, and his father was actually Black Manta, and combining that and the death of Tula, he kind of went a little off the rails and a little bit evil, and now he's working for both Black Manta, his father, and the Light, apparently, which is a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still in denial about the whole thing. I still think there's something fishy going on here. I don't know, I just feel like there has to be more to this story rather than what we're just being shown so far. I mean, I'm willing to go along with the evil Calder thing for now, I guess. I still don't really believe it to be completely true. But besides for that big revelation, the only other things that really happened that seem to be of any major consequence is the fact that most of the Justice League, at least the ones that went missing when they were mind-controlled by the Light, are now going to Space Court to kind of plead their case or answer for their crimes. So they're going to be off-world for a while, leaving the team to kind of take care of everything while they're gone. But yeah, so it seems like most of the founding members of the League are going to be not in the picture for a hot second, which, if I were the Light, this would be the perfect time to wreak havoc on the planet when a majority of the Justice League is not there to stop you. We'll have to see what supervillains possibly take advantage of the lack of security at the moment. But besides for that, I don't think there's a lot more to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Are we gonna finally see Artemis again? We still haven't seen her and Wally.
I was watching through the window. That was amazing.
Oh, nope.
I mean, anything I've got in the store is yours, dude. Anything. Not necessary. Your thanks are all the reward I need.
Okay, so
We found him, and it's worse than we thought.
Clone Roy is not doing well. I guess, yeah, realizing that your whole life and existence is a lie, kind of wreaks havoc on a man. Who would have thought?
Activating satellites.
I don't trust these. Maybe it's because the show is making such a big deal out of them. It's just telling me to pay attention to them. Feels like there's gonna be a plot point using them.
Where's Nightwing?
Taking the night off. Personal business.
Perfect.
So, back to movie night, Angelfish?
Tag, you're it.
Hey!
Whoa, 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 Khan. Yo, what are you...
Taking the night off. Personal business.
So what's Nightwing doing? What does personal business mean? Does that mean, like, actual personal business or, like, superhero personal business?
Hey, Roy.
Oh,
Need a hand?
that sounded so disappointed!
We think you do.
Superhero personal business.
I have nothing to say to any of you.
Well, this is an
Nothing to
intervention.
justify.
Nothing.
It's not what it looks like. I mean, that store owner won't miss it. He offered me a reward anyway. Besides, I deserve it. Guy wouldn't have any of his money back if I hadn't stepped in.
Dude, are you even listening to yourself?
Look, I need it. I need it to find Speedy, the real Roy Harper. A search like that is expensive, especially when the rest of you have all given up.
But also, hey, Wally! He was there.
Smuggled to Earth through boom tubes. So I've been keeping tabs on Whisper Adair, one of Intergang's top lieutenants. Tonight, her boss, Bruno Ugly Mannheim, crawled out of hiding to meet up with her.
Okay, so the last time we saw these people was
And it looks like they're headed for the Hall of Justice.
during the Dark Side episode.
Don't even start. I'm in the best shape of my life.
Oh, really?
He does look awful.
Best shape of your life. That was me holding back. Way back. Roy, you used to treat your body as a temple, but now...
My body's no temple. It's a cheap knockoff. A clone.
Not compatible. Not compatible again? What does that even mean?
Blue, what do you mean? Who are you talking to?
It's the Scarab. The thing stuck to my spine that gives me the armor, the powers. It's an artificial intelligence created by Ted Cord. You know, the previous Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I know him. Good man.
So I hear. Guess he was a super genius or something. Captain Adam figures the Scarab was Cord's ultimate invention. But the light killed him before he had a chance to use it. The Scarab advises me. Think Jiminy Cricket, with a really bad attitude.
I feel like Blue Beetle should, like, just explain this to everyone as, like, have one time. He just tells everyone. And no one has to look at him weirdly ever again.
Company boss.
Too little, too late.
Not compatible. Not compatible.
Blue!
Oh god, these things. I knew when they were taking the tour that these things were gonna come back.
Game's over, Ugly. Time to hand over the device.
You're half right. Game is over.
How are you sure that these are under your control and you just didn't wake them up? Oh. Great. They Megazorded together. Or Voltron.
Attack.
Pick your property. Thanks, ship. Oh, of course it does.
Irrelevant. Attack. Okay, that I get.
Blue, no!
Oh, is it just gonna absorb? Yep!
Oh, man.
So don't attack. Poof.
They're down. Can we kill them?
Yeah, trying to kill a Kryptonian could be time-consuming. The League will be here any second. Let's just get gone.
So don't go after the golem, go after the ugly dude in the box. Of course it got wings. Of course it does. Why not?
You're confused. Probably thinking of the other guy. The original, the one you stopped looking for. Me, I'm just... We get it. You're a clone. But you're not the only clone on this rooftop. And I know from personal experience how tough it was to come to grips with being a copy of someone else. That's why I gave up my identity as Guardian, so that I could figure out exactly who Jim Harper is supposed to be. Roy
Knew he was a clone.
years looking for the original Speedy, and everyone else here did the same. We never found him because the light didn't keep him alive.
But yeah, you don't work at a cloning facility, look exactly like Roy Harper, and not be a clone.
It's an Appalachian.
Dude, never even heard of an apple laxative before tonight.
You freshmen never do the homework. Haven't you read the case file on the League's first mission? Haven't you taken the guided tour of the hall?
Those are rhetorical questions, right?
I can expand Intergang's reach exponentially.
Wow, 5 syllables. I didn't think you knew any words with more than 2.
Hilarious. But we'll see who's laughing when I...
New Genisphere. Jam all apocalyptic signals in the area.
Oh, great. Well, it's still there, and now it's pissed. God, if they ever hurt Wolf, like, or kill the dog, stop hurting him! I'm going to be so pissed.
I warned you that tactic would be ineffective.
Oh, of course it's right by a nuclear power plant. Of course.
Something we don't want within a mile of the nuclear reactor.
Mixing an Appalachian husk with the potential for nuclear meltdown. could be a recipe for disaster.
Sportsmaster?
I haven't decided.
Want me to stop the thing?
No. This incident, taken to its ultimate extreme, may prove useful. But you could deal with the interloper meat back in the clearing.
Who's the other
Happy
one?
to oblige, partner.
Yeah. I saw a bit of the mask. I recognize the silhouette.
Blue, lock him down.
That tactic would be more
Oh my
effective
god, that would
if
hurt
I
so
were
much, just being held up by your armpits.
Blue, let's
What?
go. Fight your inner demons later.
Demon, singular. One's enough, believe me.
Deploy. We can't let it breach the reactor.
Yeah. I've seen Chernobyl. I know nuclear meltdown's a bad thing.
Sphere. Pillbug mode. See if you can take control of it.
Oh, that's new. Oh. I feel like Superboy gets tossed so much.
What are you even doing here, West? I thought you ditched the hero game.
Ditching the game doesn't mean ditching my friends. And before you round back to the original Roy again, let's face the facts. He was never our friend.
We've all done the math. Speedy was abducted before any of us met.
You're the guy we trained beside, fought beside. You're the only you we know.
You're our friend. Just because you're a clone with anger management issues doesn't change that.
Seriously, have you met Superboy?
All done. You want to salvage someone's soul? Go get Calder to see the light. From what I hear, he needs course correcting, but leave me out.
I mean, Calder's very close to the light at this point.
Don't. Either way, blow.
So, Wally's retired. What is he, a family man? Does him and Artemis have a kid in the suburbs? Like, what?
Blue, break off! Whatever you're doing, break off before it kills you!
No! It's not attacking! It's communicating! Where is the stillness of wood, of stone, of crystal, of metal? All this noise, all this life is pain. To end the pain, to be still again.
I can relate. I mean,
Now with the dying
we can
thing?
help you. We will help you.
Hopefully?
Sorry, meat. But we can't have that.
Sorry, Dark Blue Beetle? Because that looked like his little gun. Oh.
Who attacked? Who killed it?
Someone ugly. I'm telling you, they're long gone.
Oh god, it looks like the stuff that Miss Martian does.
They're alive, breathing, steady heartbeats, but non-responsive.
As requested, Ugly and Whisper are now a living warning to anyone else straying from the path of the light. But why blow up Gruesome? Seems like a wasted resource.
A resource falling into enemy hands is a resource best disposed of.
Is this like the first Blue
Partner,
Beetle?
I like the way you think.
Because the gun seemed very Blue Beetle.
How'd it go?
It didn't. We talked. He wouldn't hear us. Oh, on top of that, my Vietnamese lit paper's still due at 8 a.m. I don't suppose I could copy off yours.
Not a chance.
Hey, it's after midnight. Happy Valentine's Day, Artemis.
You remembered.
Come on, what kind of jerk would I be if I forgot Valentine's Day? For the 5th year in a row.
Well, I remembered too. I got you your favorite food. Everything.
Babe, you rock.
You're still worried about Roy.
He's lost, babe. Alone.
That was real cute! Dear Lord, this looks gross. Oh, God.
Someone looks worse for wear.
Hey, Cheshire.
Cheshire.
Chill, Red. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to make you clean up your act.
Not you too.
That's not why I left. It was just a side benefit. Besides, I'm still your wife. Legally. Grants me certain privileges to knock sense into you.
That was a drunken event, wasn't
I left
it?
because your obsession with finding Speedy was all-consuming. There wasn't room in your life for anything else or anyone. Not me, and not our daughter.
We have a daughter?
Leon Wen Harper. She needs her father, Roy. You have to get your head on straight. For her. And that means you need to exorcise Speedy's ghost once and for all. So, while I was away, I called in every chip I had. One last chance to find the original Roy Harper.
So that was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 4 of Young Justice, Salvage. Oh boy, this show really loves to just drop a bomb and then end the episode immediately. So we have a new dark and mysterious figure to wonder about the origins of in this episode. He seems to be working for the Light because Taskmaster is working for the Light and all that jazz. But he seems to be higher up because Taskmaster is calling him boss and, you know, taking orders from him. I have no clue who it might be, other than the fact that it looks like the device that he had and blew up the golems with was very similar to the gauntlet that Blue Beetle has. And the only idea I have is the fact that in the beginning of the episode they're talking about the previous Blue Beetle who created the Scarab and how he was killed by the Light or whatever, or the Light got to him. So my only thought process there is that maybe he died under mysterious circumstances and the body was never found, but actually instead of being killed by the Light, he was taken in by the Light and now is working for the Light. But the only reason I would think that was because the guns were similar. Because we weren't given a lot of information about who that was. The voice doesn't really give anything away. Obviously, we're not supposed to know who it is because whoever it is, it's going to be a big twist. Gonna be honest, though, when Superboy and Blue Beetle came back to the two goons that were the ones who woke up the golems, and then they were all, like, catatonic and drooling all over the place, I legitimately thought, like, this is a Miss Martian situation. Is there a Martian? Because that looks like the thing she does when she kind of brain wipes people and they go all vegetable. But no, it's a similar situation. Apparently, Taskmaster did it somehow. Maybe through poison. Because Taskmaster doesn't really have... Not Taskmaster. Sportsmaster. Sportsmaster doesn't really have any superpowers. And he is just kind of good at killing. And he's just kind of a mercenary. So I don't know exactly what he did there. Yeah, we didn't really get any new or fun information from that half of the episode, other than, even though Superboy's the one who broke up with Miss Martian, he is just totally not over it, which makes me even more curious about the breakup, and, like, the situation behind all of that. Yeah, we got some more information on Blue Beetle, which I already pretty much knew from previous TV shows. But no, the meat of the episode, for me at least, was the intervention half of it. So it looks like Roy, the Roy that we know, has been looking for the original Speedy, like, the entire time. And one had a thing with Jade. Jade apparently married Roy, quit being a criminal, and only went back to being a criminal because he was kind of being neglectful and putting the original Speedy over her, and apparently she left when she was preggers, and they have a little baby. Woo! That's a lot there. Because I know that they had that kind of, like, flirty little relationship, but I always thought that was, like, her being, like, the femme fatale and trying to get in his head, and him just thinking she was hot. But no, apparently there was actual romance there. And so they got together, got married, and broke up within a 5-year span. But Roy has been slowly getting more and more obsessive, which I think makes sense because his whole life's a lie, and maybe it's a whole he can only move on with his life if he finds the original Roy, saves him, and then he can feel comfortable living his life. I don't... Like, if I was in his situation, I don't know how I would move on without first dealing with that, because I think it's just a milestone he has to get through. Though maybe not now, because maybe he has a reason to stick around because he has a little baby girl. There is something very funny, though, about Cheshire just keeping that baby strapped to her back while she also has her full cat ninja get up on and all the knives. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to affect him going forward. Like, how do you... I mean, obviously Jade is giving him one last chance. Like, this is the last time we're going to go look for him. If we can't find him, he's dead, we'll move on as, like, a family. But she seems to understand that Roy definitely needs this. So at least she's a semi-supportive wife, if not a slightly absent one. Obviously, I feel like they're going to find him, because why would this be a plot point if they don't? But also, how is original Roy going to feel about all of this? Because he is still the same age as he was when he was first cryogenically frozen. And because he's never met Dick or Wally or any of these people, so I don't know enough about Roy Harper to know if he has, like, a family out there. But he doesn't really have life anymore if he's unfrozen. And how's original Roy going to feel? Like, if Clone Roy has this kind of temper, I assume original Roy also does. So, like, I have a feeling he's just going to be pissed. And I feel like that's the beginning of a supervillain origin story. But that's clearly something we're quickly hurtling towards, so anyway, it's not going to turn out well. The final thing is, apparently Wally retired from the superhero game. Don't know if it was a specific reason why, or he just kind of wanted to live a normal life. But it looks like him and Artemis are just being domestic together, and they got a house, and they're going to college, and that's very cute and very sweet. And, oh my god, something definitely is going to happen that's going to force them both back into the game. But yeah, they have a really cute little relationship, and that was very sweet. And also they have a dog, which is great. But yeah, something in this season's going to happen. Some horrible tragedy. So, and then either one or both of them is going to have to jump back into the superhero game. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what happened to make them want to no longer be superheroes. It could just be the whole, we were child soldiers and that was kind of messed up. Maybe we'll just be normal human beings now. Like, I could really understand that from Artemis's perspective, who was trained by her father to be an assassin. And so she never really chose the life kind of chose her, and now she might have just wanted to choose a different life for herself. But I wonder if there was a catalyst. Either way, they were very cute. And yeah, it makes total sense for Wally to forget Valentine's Day 5 years in a row. Buddy, put it on the calendar. And Artemis, being the lovely, patient woman she is, you know, actually got him something. An entire refrigerator full of, just a shit ton of food. I mean, that's my perfect Valentine's Day gift. I don't really want expensive gifts, just buy me food and I'm good. So that was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 4 of Young Justice, Salvage. And if you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.